Hello Sagittarius, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and this is your weekly read for the week of the 27th, I think it is, 27th or 28th of July to the 2nd of August 2020. August already, can you believe it? So Sagittarius, I'm publishing this on a weekend, which means I've got a half price reading sale going on this weekend. If you didn't catch my pick a card reading already, then you won't know. But it's on my love readings. And so check that out on my YouTube channel. There's a pick a card reading with love readings out there. And yeah, so if you want a love reading, otherwise known as a soulmate reading or a twin flame reading, that's a 3-page reading. It gets to you within 24 hours of you booking it, same as all of my stuff. And it goes into what's going on in your love life right now and what's going on in your person's love life. So your person being someone you're in a relationship with, or someone, the next person you're going to be in a relationship with, whether you've met them and got your eye on them or not. If you haven't met them yet, it's going to go into their stuff. So if you'd like to book in for one of those, I'll pop a link for that up there and in the description box below. And if all else fails, they're on my website. This weekend, they're 75 Australian dollars instead of 150. So that's about 50 American dollars instead of 100. So it's a great time to book in for one of those. Well, that was quick. Wow. Sagittarius, you've got a great card as well. So this is the Muse Tarot by Chris Ann. And look at this. You've got the Empress. Look at that. Wow. She's got like the whole universe in her belly, coming out of her belly. Coming out of a solar plexus there, isn't it? No, it's coming out of a heart. It's coming out of a heart. Her heart's a little bit low down. Maybe it is the solar plexus. Anyway, she's got it in her belly, that's for sure. She's pregnant with ideas, this Empress. With ideas and all kinds of abundance and all kind of great stuff. She's pregnant with it. She knows it's on the way. She's like standing in her power. She's got her eyes closed. She's dreaming things up and it's all coming out of her belly because she's pregnant with it. So she's realizing that everything that she's got in her mind, everything that she's dreaming up, her dreams, her hopes, her wishes, all of that is manifesting. It's all inside of her and it's coming out. It's going to come into manifestation. That's what I'm picking up for this. It's like a very feminine kind of powerful creator, master, manifester kind of energy I'm picking up from this card for you, Sagittarius. So wow. At the end of the reading, I'm going to pick one of these cards out for a last bit of guidance for you. But let's get into your story. What's going on for you, Sagittarius, this week? Wow. Sex work. Prostitution. No. This is base level functioning. This is root chakra functioning. This is survival and it's sex. It's, procreation and it's doing stuff for money. It's base level. Now, these are the energies of the week. This is what could draw you in. This is like you dreaming things up and then you getting to work on it. You like starting that relationship off, having that sex with them or work a new project, you birthing those new projects and you working at it too. Very grounded energy. This it's just the nuts and bolts of you taking action and making stuff happen. So it's not actually sex work. it's base level. It's the treadmill of life. It's the action that you need to take, Sagittarius, to make these things happen. So action is required at a base level, at that like grassroots level. You need to take action on your dreams this week because you're pregnant with it, yes, but action's always required, right? We can't just dream it up and expect the universe to deliver it. Law of attraction doesn't work like that. We've got to take action toward it. And sometimes the action is the graft, it's the graft, whether it's in like a relationship and it's the sex part of it, or it's getting together with them, it's going on those dates, that kind of thing. Kind of makes it seem like a hard work, but it's not. It doesn't need to be hard work in relationships. Of course, it shouldn't be hard work in relationships. There's some effort required, but it's the effort, that's what it's talking about this week. The effort is required this week. You got to take action. Taking action this week, Sagittarius. What about you? You got the sex card out again. Double sex. This moment. You've got, well, if you don't want to get pregnant or you don't want to get somebody pregnant, Sagittarius, just be careful this week because you've got the Empress, which is like the pregnant lady, and you've got 2 lots of sex out already. And so if you are in a new relationship and you don't want to have a baby right now, then just make sure that you use precautions because this is very highly charged energy. So it could be that you're in a new relationship and it's just all, you're just spending a lot of time in bed at the moment. Being in the moment, it's good energy. It is good energy. So yeah, very base, lower chakra stuff. It's a primal week for you, Sagittarius. I hope you're enjoying it. At least somebody's getting it. Yeah, but there's something funny about this. I don't know about this relationship thing. Because it's not the love card that's come out, it's the sex card that's come out twice now. You've got connection and love what is. This is like, it's almost like settling. It's like, I don't know, loving what is about the connection, just loving it being as it is. Maybe it is just a sex thing, a relationship that's not going to be anything more than that. It's just at that sexual level, which, it has its place, doesn't it? It does have its place. And just realizing that a connection, in other words, a relationship, is what it is, and love what it is. Very interesting energies for you, Sagittarius, this week. It could be for some of you that this is a wake-up call. Maybe you've been attracted on a very sexual level to people, and then you're thinking that you can make a relationship out of that instead of meeting people at a friendship level to see if you're compatible. And of course, there needs to be some sexual attraction there. That's really important, right? But it shouldn't be all of that, right? And then trying to make a relationship out of that. It shouldn't be the first thing. It's the first card out in the first row, and then it's the first card out in the second row. And so I'm seeing it as a kind of a warning, especially with this connection and love what is. It's like you're settling for just a sexual relationship and then trying to make it into more instead of approaching it from the other way. What is it that you're pregnant with? I mean, what have you been focused on? You've got your eyes closed there, Sagittarius. What have you been focused on? Because it's all spewing out of your body now. It's all coming into manifestation, and it might not be exactly what you want. You might have been overly focused on the sex, and then when you get that, you're disappointed. You're like, why aren't I meeting Mr. Right or Mrs. Right? That's because you just focus on the sex. You're not focused on what it is that you really want. There's something underlying this height that needs healing, Sagittarius. You've got get support and strength and courage. You're not standing in your strength. It's like you're lowering your value. It's like you're seeing yourself as a sex object in a way. That's what it is. When people do this, right? Is they're not seeing their true value. You're not seeing the value of your personality, all your interests. You're not seeing yourself as this complex, dimensional being, multi-dimensional being that has so many aspects, the spiritual, the physical, sure, but the mental, the emotional. You've got a lot of stuff going on, but in relationships, you're just operating at this base level. And so, yeah, get support in healing that. There's some healing that you need to do to find some balance within yourself, or appreciate yourself on many different levels, because then when you do that, then you're going to approach people and relationships from those many levels. So that's turned it around completely. It's gone from like you pregnant with a lot of stuff and manifesting it, feeling like great energy, and then it's like, oh, hang on a minute. What is it you're manifesting? What is it that you've been focused on? Because you're getting the results of it now, but I'm not feeling like you're really liking the results of it because of this love what is card. It generally suggests that you're not loving what is at the moment, that you're not actually liking what it is that you're manifesting. So it's kind of like a wake-up call in relationships for you, Sagittarius. Let's get one of these to top off the reading, some advice for you to go away with from this reading. If you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel as well, Sagittarius, while I'm shuffling these and getting my card out. Leave a comment as well. What do you get out of that? How is it resonating with you? If you've got that kind of stuff going on, do you recognize that pattern in yourself? Do you need help with healing that? Come to BeHealing.com if you do. If you're resonating with me, if you want that help from me, or find yourself someone else that can help you too with that healing. Any more guidance for Sagittarius for this week? Something they can take away with them, something they can keep in the mind for the whole of the week that's going to help them through this birthing things that they're not necessarily wanting in relationships, and helping them to heal themselves with respect to relationships and how they feel about themselves and their value in relationships and the value in the world, really, Sagittarius. Seems like it's a call to value yourself. A card for Sagittarius for this week, please. Very slow to come out these cards. There we go. Trust the niggle. What is the niggling feeling trying to tell you? Yeah. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? You've got some discontent inside you. It's deep in your heart. You might be going, oh no, it's all great. It's all sex and it's all great. It's like a very immature kind of teenage, in a way, a teenage conquest kind of energy that you could be locked in, and you thinking that's okay because you seem on the surface to be getting what you want, but deep in your heart you're not getting what you want. Your heart is like knocking on the door. Sagittarius, listen to me. I want much more than that. You're worth much more than that. So that could be your niggling feeling, but definitely listen to that niggling feeling. Because all those dark clouds up there, you know, this she's got it's all black and white, this card. She's got a feeling going on there in the middle. And you see, beside her, they've both got their third eyes lit up. They're both her, aren't they? They're both the same person. One's got their eyes open, the other's got their eyes closed. So one's like seeing, one's not seeing. Which one are you? Are you seeing things or you're not seeing things? Are you actually noticing this thing that's going on in your heart, this feeling? You're not. It's dark energies, this. It feels like you're being distracted from what your heart is saying, and maybe you're listening, I don't know, to what other people are saying, oh, aren't you lucky you've got all this sex going on, and you're not listening to your heart. It's that kind of thing. For some of you, anyway. Anyway, there you go. Sagittarius, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an amazing week despite all of this. But it's good in a way, because if this is what you need woken up to, then it's something that you need to release. So good luck with that. Have an amazing week, Sag, and I'll see you next time. Bye.